Let's do something a little different this time. Why prayer? God knows everything, so He already knows what you need or want. If He wanted to interfere on your behalf, with prayer or not, He would do so by His own choice, but that's just God's way. The more I think about it, the more I think that people see prayer as a way of cutting in line ahead of everyone else that has needs or problems. It's a way of getting God's attention, even though He already knows all about everyone. In short, some skeptics could say that prayer isn't a sign of virtue, it's a sign of greed. But that's just God's way. By comparison, we have the Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes. You've seen those. All you have to do to enter the sweepstakes is send back the envelope. You don't have to buy any magazine subscriptions. They even tell everyone in so many words that they don't have to get any subscriptions to enter. Why do people order magazines from them anyway? Because they believe that ordering magazines will increase their chances of getting the big prize. Publishers Clearinghouse actually makes a point of showing winners who don't get magazine subscriptions, yet people still order magazines. Some skeptics might say that answered prayers are totally random, just like the Publishers Clearinghouse winners. But that's just God's way. Who are we to judge God after all? God is so amazing and wonderful that a company actually based their business model on prayer. Praise Jesus. Skeptics might ask, what would happen if a church said that prayer didn't work? Would the church members pray anyway? One could say that question is food for thought, except that it comes from skeptics, and they all hate God. 23 years ago, I did something that literally proves that prayer works and that God is real. Of course, skeptics will scoff. Who cares what they think? Around 1988, I noticed that some scientists were doing an experiment to find out if praying for sick people to get better actually worked. I got on my hands and knees and started praying as hard as I could. Proof would end the need for faith, after all. So I prayed that every scientific test of intercessory prayer from that point to the end of time would always come up with negative or ambiguous results. God answered my prayer, big time. This may all seem odd and inconsistent. There I was, trying to keep faith alive, and by coincidence, but more likely the hand of God, proving God's existence. But that's just God's way. Praise the Lord.